Greetings, YouTube. Look at all those wrenches. Bobby, Steven, Good Guy, Kai, Legacy, Mr. 8-Packs, Jason. I think we had all but like 2 commenters were mods to start off the broadcast. That's kind of wild, but in like the best possible way. How are y'all doing tonight? Kick rocks. My stream starts off with crashing. That's wonderful. Mr. DRC. Bobby needs more popcorn. Earth25, happy birthday, Eve. Well, DRC, you don't want to be demoted. Not in school, not out of school. It's funny because it sounds like you're just saying happy birthday to the planet. Like, happy birthday, Earth. So, Bobby, I haven't received any. I know KT1 made a video about it, but I don't know enough to talk about it. Does anybody know what's going on? Because my Hercules is working about as well as ever. Jeff Crinner, congrats on the Valkyrie. So happy I was able to help you. What sucks, though, is I've got... there we go. Michael says 1 more hour until beer 30. There you go. Oh. Y'all, I have noticed with Dr. Doom Special 1, when you go to Dexit sometimes, it just lags and then immediately clips you. Jonathan De La Rosa, hit the like button, y'all. It remains free. Dynamics. I've decided not to renew my prescription glasses. I've seen enough. Gosh, I hope that's not what my dates in high school thought. Legacy's got $13 in pennies. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. Freaking spider hams, unblockable. Mr. 8-Packs with the 79-cent start and holla! And then Caveman OOG. I'm stuck at work and I'm 3 Eternity Pipes fights from a rank fight. Oh man, I'm close too. But I bet you've used less revives than I have. I've had to use like 1,000 4-hour crystals. And I'm still out. Except for some potions. Mayo Charles. Y'all, I will say this. OG Scarlet Witch. Eternity of Pain MVP. Thank you, Mr. 8-Packs. Came in OG's the first $5 holler though. And so is Kick Rocks. And Kick Rocks made it to gold too in Battlegrounds, bro. I'm not ever gonna get a silver. Who's your MVPs for Battlegrounds? Attackers and defenders. Kick Rocks. Jose Rivera Valentin. Okay, man, do you want to keep the colors or go with something new? So, Jeff, I'm using OG Scarlet Witch, but not with the Quicksilver Synergy, because I'm using both versions of Scarlet Witch on this. Jonathan's at Platinum 2, but BG. What? Bobby says, barking that pow pow. Hey, pal, thank you, Bobby. And now that gives us a Nexus. Took up and awakened Sasquatch. Jose said, screw a level up event. I'm gonna do it during event quest completion, y'all. Heck yeah. Alright, Earth25, we will have a special dual 6-star basic tomorrow night for your birthday. Also, we're at stream 1682. And we can hide that now that we've gotten there. Jose's got zeros. Hey, the first step is admitting it, you know what I'm saying? Good guy Kai, school. My Thursdays are my second easiest days next to Tuesdays. Fridays are my third longest days tomorrow, though. And I'm going to be appearing on a sports podcast from one of my students. Ha! Jose said my voice rings in his head whenever his went up. I mean, as it should. So, I gotta know, Caveman OOG, if you're still watching and even though you're at work, who are your rank 5 top choices? Prof, I have a generic Awakening Gym 6-star debating on either Kitty or Quicksilver. Definitely Kitty if you play her over Quicksilver. I still think Quicksilver comparatively is kind of overrated. Could be wrong, but I'm sticking to it. Bobby, that's amazing. Congrats. Yeah, Earth25, I'm getting a lot of questions about that. Emails. I guess I'll have to do another community post. I mean, I guess it's kind of a compliment that people are pretending to be me to scam people, but it's still really frustrating. Be back. Mama and I met in the comments section of my channel. Caveman says, Omega Red, yes. Valkyrie would be your first skill? I think for me it would be Nick Fury. Rentra would be your first. Okay, for me it would be Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Hercules, obviously, is my top choice. What about tech? Who would be your first rank 5 tech? DRC's got skill. Wilson Fisk! Cheers from DC on my 27th birthday. Partner is at work but had a few drinks at her bar earlier and I'm ready for bed. This is what old age feels like. Well, trust me, it only gets worse when you're 35. Wilson Fisk, do you want to wipe the board and make it a $10 holler or nominate someone else's name along with yours because it's a $5 wall for the moment? Your call, bud. Happy birthday! We've got Wilson Fisk's birthday and Earth25's birthday tomorrow. He's a kingpin. Do you want to put your partner's name up there too? It's all up to you. Wilson Fisk. How cool is that? You know, the dark side of saying happy birthday is it's basically society's way of saying congrats on surviving another year on Earth. Thank you for still being here. We are thankful. Unless you're a triplet like me, and it's like, y'all are still here. It's like a third-person plural thing. Alright. I nominate my partner, Kayla, for the Honored Nexus. Okay, and that turns into the Honored Assembly, actually, Wilson Fisk. Okay, so we're going to put you both up there. Wilson Fisk, the birthday boy. And Kayla... Both names are on there. And now it is an honored assembly. Hey, Prof, just opened a Mojo Choice Crystal, pulled OG Hulk. Well, that's exciting. Well, Sepulpa, that's random. I think they have a casino in Sepulpa. That's about all I know. What state are you from, man? Chris Logia, you think it'll take 10,700 shards? I'm fearful it's going to take at least 12,500 given the 6-star dual class new historic counter, but I'm hoping so. Ryan Veda in the house. Jason's daughter's name is Kayla. Is there a story behind that, Jason? Wilson's from Phoenix originally. Just moved to DC last year. Are you a Arizona Cardinals fan? I'm also a Phoenix Suns kind of fan. That fan base is so tortured that I feel inspired to root for them. We have 45 viewers, but only 19 likes. Huh. Well, Jason and you said, yes, ma'am. Happy wife, happy life. Good guy Kai knows about that. DRC's 1 year away from being an empty nester. What are you going to do, man? Are you going to go crazy with boredom, or are you going to, like, party like it's 1980? Cardinals fan by blood, I suppose. Yeah. Dude, I thought the Suns for sure were going to win the NBA Finals a couple years ago. Weren't they up like 2-1, too? Oh. Good guy Kai knows about that. Yes, sir. In my case, happy Israel, happy life. We are halfway to our 50 like goal. If everybody watching this hit the like button, we'd be 5 likes away from our goal. It remains free, even in Saskatchewan. Knocking Futz! Missed you guys. Life's been keeping me busy. We've missed you so much, and thank you for the $5 holla. We are now at a honored multiverse. Knocking Futz. I love this part of the day because it's always like legends walk through the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much longer this game has. I don't know how much longer I can keep up my pace on YouTube. Spoiler, not very long. But in terms of like just hanging out with cool people and saying hello, I don't want that to end anytime soon. And I do control that part. Although MCOC wouldn't be on the background, I guess we'd have to do something else. Marvel Snap or something. DRC says it's enjoyable. Well, DRC, you're always going to have this. You know, you can add this to your social life. I'm not going anywhere unless I die. What's up, Enzo? By the way, y'all, I scheduled my first ever spring break trip this morning. Hello! Exactly, DRC. I am aware. Y'all, for spring break in 2023, I'm headed to Stillwater Medical Center for my colonoscopy. Woo woo! Burr, 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 burr. Literally the first day of my spring break before my 35th birthday, I have to get a colonoscopy. You want to talk about a crappy trip? Also, we got 27 likes now. We're slowly making our way up. Ryan, if we had a booze cruise with mods where we could stream... I mean, I feel like Las Vegas is probably just going to have to be like the equivalent of that. Because I don't know if you can even get a cruise ship to have good Wi-Fi. Can you? Does anybody know? I haven't been on a cruise ship in like 15 years. DRC, you refuse to get a colonoscopy? Really? Jason says you pay extra for Wi-Fi. But I bet it's not good Wi-Fi, right? Caveman OG, I am gonna turn the other cheek. I'm gonna turn multiple cheeks, actually. Yeah, I feel like we couldn't stream on a cruise. It wouldn't have enough strength. So Kick Rocks, normally I am too young for a colonoscopy, but because I'm a triplet and my brother had polyps that were not cancerous found when he got a colonoscopy, all three of us are supposed to get one by the end of the year because we are at high risk. And there was the father of that like famous kid last night that's 35, which again I'll be 35 in a couple months, who died of colon cancer yesterday at 35. So I don't know what it is anymore. Jose says, DRC, we have to be responsible at our colons. I say that as my time for colonoscopy approach. Jose, I thought you were going to, for some reason, make a joke about semicolons. I'm a nerd. Knocking Futz? What? The only cruises I've been on lasted no less than 7 months? There's got to be a good story there. What? So DRC, if they told me I had 2 years to live, or 6 months to live, and I could maybe live another 2 months with chemo, I'm eating ice cream and not going back. I'm gonna live life to the fullest. It's quality over quantity, baby. I've already lived longer than Jesus. James, we are the rarest form of triplets, 2 identical, 1 fraternal. Yes, Ryan, exactly. Booze Cruise, Empty Out. There was a really popular show that's way too old for a lot of you, but it was a late 90s show called Third Rock from the Sun. And I'll always remember when the aliens were about to leave the planet and they just maxed out all their credit cards. And then they got the bill and they're like, I'm not paying this. I'm leaving Earth. That's how I'm going to be. Alright, Red Dog. Well, you and me both. Does anybody remember Third Rock from the Sun? It's like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's start besides Angels in the outfield. Prof, have you ever thought about maybe you were quads, but one of you ate the weaker one? I mean, we would have been quadruplets, yeah, so it would have to be the fraternal twin that did. That's right, Jason. John Lithgow, he was amazing. That show won a bunch of awards. It was pretty funny. Good comedy. Back before streaming and Wi-Fi. Yeah, Mama, they say the hardest part is not only the day before, but it's just drinking that awful substance. I'm gonna have to do it, so. I'm gonna try to do it Monday morning, though. I'm supposed to get a call tomorrow. Kick Rocks remembers that show. Heck yeah. Let's go. Alright, how we doing on likes? Also, y'all, we are going to open 100 Grandmasters. Alright, we have 31 likes. We officially have more viewers than our goal of 50 likes. Jonathan says, it's not that bad, you just feel violated. Sounds like every dance I ever went on in high school. James, I've seen the video of my colonoscopy. The picture was crap. Touche. Caveman OG, yes. Yes, it is. Someday when we meet, man, we're going to have to just riff on Jim Gaffigan jokes, because we know them all. This is going to be TMI, but I've already been putting off another procedure because I was born... You could call me a prophet, because I was born with an extra hole. So on Sundays I'm especially holy. But I refuse to get it patched up. DRC 52 is pretty dang good no matter what. A lot of people don't live to be 52. I'd wear that with a badge of courage. Look at all those emojis. Oh, it's amazing I'm saying all this completely sober. It's just been that kind of week. My mom is a colon cancer survivor. Nuckin' Futz, how old are you? Also, congrats to your mom. Jonathan, the hole is in the rectal area. The rectal area. Jeff, I can't tell if that's a joke or a quote. Well, Nuckin' Futz, you and I are in like the same boat. I'm getting mine at 34, though. According to the doctor, I was supposed to get mine at 24, but I just found that out. I can't go back in time 10 years. Can you imagine getting a colonoscopy at 24? Okay, Jeff, it was a joke. I'm slow. Dang, Jason. Your wife's holy, too. Yo, there are a lot of jokes in this stream. Alright, we're gonna start off. We're 14 likes away from our goal. Remember, 100 Grandmasters. Traditionally not the best luck. I love that the poll has started out with 0. Ah! Steven, if you call me Pop Prof, it sounds like I'm just high all the time. Well, Mama, that's how I'm spending my spring break, so it's my fault. Mama, do you want me to call you, by the way? Maybe change the subject with a phone call. Also, K-Man OG, you were first by a hair to get to $5. Who's the profile pic gonna be? Alright, Mama. Let's do it.
Hello.
Mama! Isn't this crazy? Jeff wants me to live stream from the doctor's office, maybe before or after my colonoscopy, which I'm pretty sure is a HIPAA violation.
It's a rather crappy subject.
Well, did you hear what I told my students today?
No.
So, I've been so out of it. I showed up for my 9:30 lab. There was just one problem. It's a 10:30 lab.
Whoops.
So I was like, well, I gotta schedule what I'm supposed to schedule. So I walked in, told my students I showed up an hour early by accident, but for the first time ever, which it really would be the first time ever, I was going on a spring break trip. And they all went, "We're so happy for you. You work so hard. Where are you?"
South Padre Island, Daytona.
Right. And where are you going? And I said, Stillwater Medical to get a colonoscopy. And they just went, ah. And Stephen Burris, the pool boy with Jason, with his mama bear, hello. Well, hello.
Oh, Stephen Burris. God bless your heart.
She's blushing through her knickers.
Maybe I'm not blushing.
Hey-o! Jason said that he's the gardener of Mama Bear's bush.
Oh my God.
She just lost it. That was a good one. You're going to be the next President Bush. You're just the president of her bush. We're 12 likes away from 50. Jason just laughed out loud. Yes. And oh, by the way, did you see who's saying goodnight?
Good night, Knucking Futz.
We missed you, Knuckin'. Could you believe DTA was in your live stream the other night?
I know.
We never talked about it. He hasn't been in one of my live streams in 8 months, maybe a year. I didn't even know he was subscribed to your channel. I didn't know he knew you had a channel.
I was completely shocked.
He has to be like an all-time lurker.
Oh, I totally.
No doubt. All right, y'all. What did you say, Mama? How many free 5 stars?
What are you opening again? 100?
Grandmasters.
Oh, 2.
Okay. My first thought was 2 as well. I'll stick with it. We've never picked the same number. You know that means I'm going to jinx you, though, right?
Oh, of course.
Also, apparently there's a suggestion that both of your Pool Boys tag team.
I was just typing a response, but I guess I can say it now. I mean, I do threesomes on this channel all the time.
She does, but it's usually 2 girls, 1 guy. And
I switch it up.
I'm too much of a beta to say anything. All right, let's see. You're laughing because you're like, that's true. Yep. Steven Martinez at $10 holla. Put yourself up on the wall twice, Prof. The 2-hole thing blew my mind. Dude, so it technically is a birth defect that as I've grown has widened. It's now apparently a cyst that needs to be carved out of my bottom. But there's no guarantee that the surgery will work. It'll be very expensive, and I won't be able to sit or put any pressure on my bottom for at least a month straight. I would have to sleep on my stomach, and basically do everything on my stomach. And I said, no thanks.
Wait, what kind of a cyst is it? Is it a pilonidal cyst?
I don't know if I know the fancy word for it.
Because I had a pilonidal cyst and I had it removed.
I don't know what the word is. It's a rectal cyst.
No, it's not like yep. Mm-hmm.
But did you have to have somebody plug the hole and you couldn't be on your bed for a month?
Yep, my mom had to come over and do it.
Wow.
She had to change the dressing.
Yeah, well,
just lovely.
Right. And
why are we talking about this?
You volunteered that information. Also, Captain Bay's in the chat. Now we're going to do really well. We're really terrible.
Captain! Oh my God, Jonathan.
Wilson Fisk with another $2 holler. Do you just want another... You want a live stream from the hole? You know how bloody that would be. Also, you're lucky because they told me that if you don't have somebody who's nice enough and willing enough, Kevin Moore with the $5 holler, to change it every day, it's very easy for it to get infected.
Yeah.
And once it gets infected, odds are... Oh, we also have Wilson on something. Odds are that it might be more painful and more problematic than before you got it carved out.
Yep.
Again, that sounds like a huge gamble to me. That sounds like life RNG.
Well, okay, but again, I was to the point where I couldn't sit because it was already...
See, it's so deep inside of me that other than...
Oh, God, we have to... We change the subject now. What are we talking about?
I just want to see how long we can do. The people, I feel like they're watching like a car crash and they can't stop listening, but they also don't want to be here.
Poor Captain Bay is like, what the heck have I walked into?
Also, speaking of Captain Bay, we're 8 likes away from 50. Yes, VK, it's deep in there. I mean, look, I'm going to tell my students all the time. When you talk about having a community on YouTube, you gotta talk about rectal cysts. You know, that's just part of it.
Oh my God.
Captain Bay says, I have no idea what's going on right now, but Mama sounds like she's feeling awkward, which is great. Yeah. I mean, look, I never said that I would get to the bottom of all issues on MCOC.
Oh, here we go.
But I can get to my own bottom sometimes. That's right, Jose. We're having a deep discussion. We're now 6 likes away from 50. All right. K-Man OG, are you still here? Did you say what the profile pic was going to be? If not, Kick Rocks is the backup. All right, Mom, you ready?
Yep.
Alpha male, we're talking about cysts. All right, here we go. Greetings, YouTube. We are stopping the poll, which had over 50 votes. Once again, we had more votes in the poll than likes. I don't know what that says about anything. We're so close to 50 likes, though. Y'all have to watch this. These Grandmaster crystals are incredible for ISO, which indirectly, when you sell it, when it's about to expire, is incredible for gold. But also, on rare occasion, they can be amazing for free 5 stars. And so, we are going to open our tradition. It takes, I don't know, a couple months to save this up. I do this about 6 to 7 times a year, where I will open 100 on the stream and see how many free 5 stars we get. A lot of grinding in the arena, saying goodbye to my soul and my sanity and other things that no longer exist inside my body. Mama, how many times are we backing out?
3.
All right, and by the way, K-Man OG picks Omega Red and the color pink. We're going to do like a hot pink. Look at that. Bow chicken. Wow, wow. How about that, K-Man OG? Also, shout out to Earth25 for his birthday eve and Wilson Fisk for his birthday day. Also, you'd think I'd never done this before. I was going to change my profile pic, and I changed my mastery. This has been one of the strangest streams ever, and I'm 1,000% sober, and I'm sure it appears like that's not the case. I wish this was like Everclear for the sake of excuses in this, but no, it's just water. It's just Oklahoma water, which might be laced with something
contaminated.
Oh, yeah. Oklahoma State has not passed water inspection like 15 years in a row. All right, here we go. Popping 100. Let's get a 5-star right away. All right, last time we started with 10 3 stars. I'll never forget that. We did end up with the 5-star Nexus for free, though. We got a 4-star, a second 4-star. Okay, so 8 3-stars and 2 4-stars. The highest percent of the poll said 3 or more free 5-stars. That's pretty bold. 2, which was Mama and I's guess, got the second highest with 28%. So, all right, hey, those of you that said 0 are already disqualified.
Out.
20 crystals in. OG Iron Man for the win. First time I've said that in years. He is now SIG 160. And that is a free 5-star OG Iron Man. Again, the ISO is incredible in these. The gold is incredible. All right. Can we go back-to-back free 5-stars? I'm loving this. All right. I see still no Nexus. A couple of 4-stars to start us off. Oh! That's so rare. How about a free 5-star Dr. Doom?
Wow.
Rigged. My neighbors must hear me yell rigged at least once a week now.
And
All right.
now you're done.
No matter what now, we only, Mama, you and I can either win or we lose because we got 3. So it's between 2 or 3 plus, and we've got 70 crystals to go. This is exactly what we wanted to see. All right, next 10 still appears to be no Nexus crystals. That's a little surprising. Are we going to get all 3 stars for the first time? Generic wad of toilet paper. All right, so 34 3 stars, 4 4-stars, and 2 5-stars. But we are well on pace. All right, the last 10 of the front half. And still no Nexus. We are in a 3-star. Is that... No. Okay. Whew. That was almost 20 in a row. Yikes. All right. For those of you that chose 3 plus, you need 1 5-star the next 50, or else Mama Bear and I win.
Woohoo!
And Steve and I appreciate it. I'm not going to stop my channel anytime soon, but I have taken actually a step back to start the year on content as much, believe it or not. It's felt good, despite the lack. Oh, another generic roll of toilet paper. Right, y'all? We're in a drought. We got 40 more to get 1 more. There's a bunch
Darnell,
of...
he's opening up Grandmaster crystals.
Okay, so... There's a 4-star. Wilson Fisk with another $2 holla for your favorite college, Oral Roberts. Can you believe that's a Christian university? All right. 30 more. Still no Nexus? Not even a 4-star Nexus? That's well. All right. Oh, man. Now it's getting a little tense.
That's what she said.
I mean, hopefully not. Boom! I lost again. We went rogue with a free 5-star rogue and our first Nexus finally. Y'all, we got the drop rates with 10 crystals to spare. Those of you who said 3 plus, you have absolutely won. And now we've got Captain Bay 1, 2. We got 10 more. Can we ice that cake with a 4th? No more Nexus. We got a 4-star Misty Knight. All right. Hey, I love free 5-stars, and even if you think incorrectly that 5-stars aren't valuable anymore, which that's definitely not true. Look at all this ISO I got. Look at it. I need this so bad. That is all thanks to, along with Maxid Crystals, all thanks to Grandmasters, which used to cost a ton of money before Cavalier Crystals, and now you can save up a couple months worth of arena grinding and get 100 for free. Crazy. All right, if you're watching this live, stay tuned. We have our main event. If not, heck yeah, free 5-stars, rig drop rates. Congrats to everybody who said 3 plus.
Good night.
That was awesome and sets up, hopefully, our 6-star crystal. Which, by the way, y'all, in the next 24 to 48 hours, depending on how many thousands of units it takes me in revives, because I'm out of revives and basically potions after grinding all but the last path, I will have my first rank 5 6-star, or at least the crystal to determine it. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do last path. So, send. Good thoughts. Free 5 stars are the freaking best. Let's give me a title of that video. But I do declare, unlike my man Caveman OG or Good Guy Kai or anyone else, I think my first... Was your first skill rank 5, 6 star be Nick Fury as well?
5 star?
Or 6 star. God, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't have Valkyrie, so.
I have to go with who I use the most, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
All right, this is the Emmitt Smith for all you Cowboys fans, including Jason. Round. Emmitt Smith round.
Did I tell you I got a 5-star Baron Zemo today?
No!
I did.
I got 4 3 stars and said, I'm not giving this crystal more of my units. I'm waiting until the next one. I was so mad.
There you go.
What's up, Joker? Also, Eric Nelson's here. Speaking of issues, health issues, he just got his ingrown toenails fixed. Wait, does that mean surgery? Normally when somebody says they got fixed, it's not something you want a dog to talk about. You know what I'm saying? All right, Ryan.
This should have been like a medical stream or something because
it was. Yeah. We are also we're 19 likes away from 69. All right, y'all. Come on, Caveman OG. Keep up the good luck with the Omega Red. Here we go. Last thing of the night. Send some luck. Let's do it. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I have to tell y'all. I have to tell y'all this. I have had the best luck to start out my year by far. In the same week that I actually got the 3 free 5 stars out of 100 Grandmasters, I also, yes, seriously, how many free 6 stars did I get out of 7 crystals this week, Mama?
3.
Well, 2. Remember my two daily crystal 6 stars?
Yes.
She's just being coy, like a koi pond.
It's stuck full of water.
We've had a record amount of complaints that my channel's been rigged, which is pretty crazy. Because outside of a couple of $50 holas, I actually haven't been buying as much to start out this year. So maybe that feeds into the conspiracy theory that Kabam's trying to get me to spend more money by giving me more luck. There's my
interesting.
It's my tinfoil hat at work. I've gone from a sort of whale at times to like a casual whale that watches his water weight. Speaking of casual, Ryan Veda is rooting for this to finally be the stream we awaken the Lord and Savior. Which, by the way, as I still have one path left to do in the Eternity of Pain Karina's Volume 3 challenges, I will select the Abyss Nexus Crystal as the tech class, and obviously Iron Doom is going to be number 1, but I could legitimately use that on Awakening Red Skull. In fact, if Iron Doom appears and I can awaken Red Skull, there will be people, and I bet you Ryan Beatty will be one of them, that comments, "No! Awaken Red Skull! Don't choose Iron Doom!" What's up, George Bandit? Does autoplay Dex a special? Not usually. Did you get lucky? Alright, Mama. We're going to open it on Titania, Quicksilver, Galactus, Valkyrie, Gore the Whore, Wiccan. What do you think?
Valkyrie.
Oh, she just appeared. Well, Good Guy Kai, your vagueness tells me you're trying to do some reverse psychology. How many times are we backing out?
1.
Ooh. All right, we just did. We're doing 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and then whenever you say release, we'll let this thing spit out and try to get ourselves towed with the long tongue.
And release.
All right, so while this thing is spinning and you all are guessing who we're going to get, shout out to the Honored Multiverse tonight. Caveman OG Kick Rocks, Kayla Nucking Futz, Bobby Arduous, our birthday boy Wilson Fisk, also happy early birthday to Earth 25. Mama Bear, me times 2 because that's how many holes I have and have to get a colonoscopy. And Kevin Martin. That's right.
Oh my God.
That's right. I fit that in there. I don't know how to phrase it. Here we go. Better than Cyclops. I don't know how to feel about this. I think she's awakened. I hate fighting her in Alliance Quest when she's a boss, or I guess technically a mini boss.
Who'd you get?
Jabari Panther.
Oh yeah, I don't like fighting her either. I hate that dang cleanse.
I know. Which, speaking of which, for my colonoscopy, I gotta do a cleanse.
Oh, here we go.
See, that's why I got the champion. I talked all stream about my spring break trip to get a colonoscopy, and then I had to get a cleanse champion.
Oh boy.
I think there's a connection here. I'm just saying. I think there is one. Kitticus said, in a rectoral stream, it's all about the backhand.
It sure is.
Captain Bay, I always call Jabari Panther Jabari Parker, and yes, a bit overrated, just like Jabari Parker. Although I bet you Jabari Parker still made bank as like a lottery pick for a few years. I don't know. Lord 25, happy birthday. Mayo night on Friday. We will dedicate that to his birthday. I think it's the big 3-2. And then we're dedicating this to Wilson Fisk's birthday. He is a king. If you go bowling, you're going to really be a king of all the pins.
Sure will. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.